At the Rappahannock Area Community Services Board, we subscribe to a certain set of values. RACSB values the right of all people to participate in the life of the community. This right should not be diminished by the presence of mental illness, intellectual disability, or substance use disorder. We believe services are best provided at the community level to maximize the use of natural supports and local networks of care. RACSB will continue working with our state institutions to return individuals to their home communities, near their family and friends. Through the construction of 2 intermediate care facilities in Spotsylvania County, as many as 8 individuals will return to their home community. We will also continue advocating for additional funding to support, enhance, and expand community options. RACSB values providing services at the earliest possible time to prevent or reduce more costly and traumatic interventions in the future. RACSB is a first responder to mental health emergencies and works closely with area law enforcement and hospitals. RACSB values interagency collaboration and public-private partnerships. RACSB is pleased to once again partner with Doris Buffett and the Sunshine Lady Foundation to establish a local respite group home for adults with an intellectual disability. This will be a new service in our community and one that will become immensely valuable to local families. RACSB values providing services regardless of an individual's ability to pay. In fact, RACSB provided almost $4 million in uncompensated care during the past year.
RACSB values providing services that are sensitive to the health, safety, and well-being of the community. RACSB values providing individuals with mental disabilities and chemical dependency access to a continuum of quality programs and services that are accessible, affordable, and person-centered.
Individuals with mental health and substance abuse concerns value RACSB for the access to medication management, individual, group, and family therapy, as well as specialized counseling and case management services provided by a dedicated team of psychiatrists, mental health nurses, and therapists and case managers at each of our 5 outpatient clinics in Planning District 16.
We've had a valuable partnership with RACSB since Safe Harbor was founded in 2009. We're pleased to expand our collaboration with the recent addition of a full-time mental health therapist based on-site at Safe Harbor. This will allow for greater access to mental health and trauma-focused services for victims of child abuse.
RACSB emergency services are valued first responders to mental health emergencies. Our therapists are available 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. We work closely with the local hospitals and area law enforcement to conduct pre-screenings and determine the appropriate treatment setting for an individual in crisis.
RACSB values having a community-based crisis stabilization program at the Sunshine Lady House for mental health, wellness, and recovery. Individuals in crisis value receiving the support needed to help them get back on the road to recovery quickly without hospitalization. RACSB greatly values the opportunity to partner with the Fredericksburg Police Department to provide a secure drop-off site for individuals identified by area law enforcement as having a mental illness and who would benefit from this alternative to incarceration. This is valuable to the community as responding officers can return to their patrols faster. Having officers on site also help build relationship between the individuals in the program and law enforcement.
Here at RACSB, I value working with my peers towards our recovery goals. I am valued at RACSB.
Having a local crisis intervention team through RACSB is valuable to our community. CIT provides local law enforcement with important skills that aid in de-escalating crisis situations.
The community benefits because officers are given the tools and resources to better recognize mental health emergencies and to work to help individuals obtain appropriate treatment.
The individuals receiving mental health case management value the coordination of the care they receive to be successful in the community. As case managers, we assess individual needs related to housing, employment, and health care. We monitor progress and assist individuals in their personal recoveries.
Kenmore Club values helping individuals with mental health challenges be active and successful in the community. Club members enjoy recreational and volunteer activities, as well as educational and employment opportunities. We support individuals in their recoveries with a focus on what they value and what they need to be happy and successful in the community.
I am valued at RSCSB and Kenmore because they have good supports, and I have a good doctor, a good case manager, and a good residential services. It is helpful because people that have mental illnesses can learn different ways to deal with it, and they give you a good support when you are in crisis and when you have a problem. I am valued at RSCSB.
And I also go to the YMCA, during time, because it's pleasant. They take you out to the community. I like going out to the community, and that's what the RSCSB, they do. They help others. I am valued at RSCSB.
As a residential counselor, I value assisting adults with mental illness, gain or regain the skills necessary to live on their own within the community. The RACSB supervised partner programs, along with Lafayette Boulevard Boarding House, provide 24-hour support and supervision. Through supported living arrangements, individuals receive varying levels of care based upon their needs.
Our family values a lot of things about RACSB. For a number of years, 2 of my children have been seeing Dr. Young and receiving services through him, and we're very grateful that we found someone locally who's familiar with the schools and understands the interaction between the child, the doctor, and the home and the school. We have 3 children receiving services through RACSB though, and Janae works with one of our children and has been able to help provide services that we might not otherwise be aware of. And Jennifer's been a tremendous help to us with our other 2 children, especially really emotional support for me as a mother when things happen that I'm just not sure how to deal with regarding some of their special needs.
RACSB provides valuable comprehensive support to individuals struggling with addiction. Our case managers, therapists, and physicians work together to help individuals overcome their substance abuse. Our community is fortunate to have drug court as a component of the substance abuse services provided through RACSB. We have a valuable relationship with the court system, probation, and local jail to provide treatment and other services. Through treatment and other services, drug court provides these individuals with a valuable second chance to change and improve their life.
I value the RACSB because it's changed my life dramatically. Before I came here, my life was completely unmanageable. My counselors have taught me ways that I can catch myself repeating mistakes that I've made in the past. Before I started coming here, I wasn't working. I was incarcerated. I now have a full-time job. I have a house. I pay my bills on time, and I have a great relationship with my family.
RACSB provides valuable and important services to individuals with mental health and substance abuse concerns at the Rappahannock Regional Jail and Juvenile Detention Center. Inmates receive on-site crisis intervention, substance abuse services, diversion services, and case management. They have access to psychiatric services and valuable discharge planning assistance.
The Virginia Wounded Warrior Program is a very valuable asset to this community. We provide veterans from all eras, regardless of discharge type, and their family members with valuable resources that are available to them. One of the interesting parts about our program is our Combat Service Support Group. It's an opportunity for combat vets to get together, talk about their current issues, talk about their past, and guide each other on future decisions they may need to make together.
I provide a valuable link between the individuals, their families, and the services and supports in our area. It is my pleasure and privilege to work with individuals with disabilities. This is a very person-centered approach. We like to meet with the individuals and their families or care providers, and what we do is we assess their needs and we ask them, what is a good life for you? What would be a good life for you? And then we look at what's important to the individual and what's important for the individual.
I love this staff here. I am busy here. I like to do cycle things. I never had something like that, but now I do. I am valued.
I like the part of when I'm at staff and what you do today. I am valued.
The RACSB Day Support Program, Rappahannock Adult Activities, values providing adults with an intellectual disability the opportunity to be successfully engaged in the community. We value our partnerships with the countless local businesses and churches that open their doors to us each day. RAI participants enjoy developing life and vocational skills while actively exploring the greater Fredericksburg region and beyond.
As a parent, I value RACSB because the Rappahannock Adult Activities Day Support Program is awesome and where my daughter attends, the case management, the transportation, and they also provided modifications to my home and my van. When she was first diagnosed with Rett syndrome, the life expectancy was middle teens, and here she is now at 23 years old. And if it wasn't for the Community Services Board and their programs that they have to help me to be able to care for her as well, you know, it's hard to say where we would be today.
Individuals with intellectual disabilities value the residential options provided by RACSB through our group home, supervised apartment program, sponsored placement, and supported living program. Individuals are valued community members with jobs and social activities. Families value having their loved ones supported at home in their home community.
The Parent Education and Infant Development Program values toddlers, infants, and their families. Our dedicated team of early intervention specialists work with families to help minimize delays. Children fully participate in their family and community activities and lead successful lives.
Within no time, we really saw big differences because of the tactics and the strategies and the methods that early intervention had showed us that we could do with him, because he is a different child. He's not like our other child. He's not interested in the things our other child is, and we had to find ways to connect with him. So the strategies that they gave us are, were invaluable.
We are valued at RACSB.
RACSB Prevention Services values providing programs directly to area youth and their families. Our Dare to Be You, Media Ready, Media Detective, Second Step, and Too Good for Drugs programs give participants valuable tools to improve their decision-making, problem-solving, and communication skills, helping them to lead healthier and happier lives overall. We value making these programs available to as many people as we can by establishing partnerships with area schools, daycares, summer camps, and other community groups.
Hi everyone, my name is Ellen Jane Pearson, and I'm one of the Rappahannock Area Kids on the Block puppets who teaches children about people with intellectual disabilities. I value the opportunity to be more independent, respected, and to make new friends. That's what makes me happy.
I value Project Link and the RACSB because they've helped me through my sobriety in the past 2 years in parenting. They've always been there whenever I needed them and have always been able to help me and support me in my goal setting. They've always worked with me in scheduling and transportation with the kids, and they've continued to help me set the goals I need in parenting.
Healthy Families Rappahannock Area is a valuable resource for first-time parents. Our intensive home visiting program supports families until the child turns 5. Our goal is to support happy and healthy children who are ready to enter school and be successful.
RACSB values the development of a well-trained and diverse workforce. We process more than 4,000 applications for employment and coordinate nearly 2,000 trainings annually. RACSB values almost 500 employees and the work they do each day.
RACSB values the more than 10,000 individuals who entrust us with their care. Our dedicated staff members work hard to provide community-based services with a person-centered focus. RACSB adds value to the community as a service provider, as a resource, as an employer, and as a neighbor. What do you value about RACSB?